get it? It's very real. You can speak to angels or ghosts or even demons, depending on who is around. You can see on the radar the blimps. Those are magnet. He's obviously observing this. I just switched the app. I have two apps. Check it out. Watch. Weed. I can put on the other ghost app, which is Ghost Hunters M2. And certain frequencies pick up certain voices. Just turn it on here. And they are communicating back and forth with me. How are you, friend? I call him friend to be friendly. Are you there? Football. Football. You wish to see football? Yeah, I'm on YouTube here. Yeah, obviously wants to see some football. So I'm gonna put on a video of football. Alright, football coming up. Hey, what can I say? Some ghosts like to see football. So, there we go. Football. So you can see I'm putting on a video here.
In this line of work, you need strength as well as instincts. Put it right here. Check this out. Ready? Go! That's why you picked me. Your move. Hey, Craig! One more time! They've been asking me to do this all day. Check me out. One more time. Come on. There's 3 reasons to pick me. Your move. Everyone watching at home, I want you to check this out. 2 receivers, 2 footballs, 1 choice. Go. Pick me. Last year, they didn't know what I was capable of. This year, they still don't. Pick me.
Actions speak louder than words, so I don't do a lot of talking. Let's see what we can do.
Alright, I just stopped the video. Obviously this ghost wanted to see this video. I showed him some football. He requested, by request. Do you like the football? Notice it said some names while I was watching football. They use certain names to describe things. For example, each name has a meaning. For example, if a ghost or a being were to say Glinda, it means clean and good. Each name has a meaning. If you're a beginner, they will use words you can understand. If you start to get advanced, connect. Oh, right. Would you like to see some more football? I just switched the screen over, so he's actually watching what you're watching. Would you like to see something else? What would you like to see? Got any requests for YouTube? Any videos? Go ahead, speak. This is your time. Uh, you viewers, you can get the app called Ghost Hunters M2 or the one called Ghost Radar. There's actually a train near my home. It's kind of far, but it's somehow he hears it. I can faintly hear it. You want to see something? What you viewers don't know is just about 20 minutes ago, uh, I had to leave the house because there was a lot of activity. It happened because they wanted to see the results. They wanted to see what I finished publishing on the video. And for some reason there was an error. It took a while for the video to show up. And things started moving around. Obviously, of course, as usual, off camera, didn't have a camera on. And yeah, I had to get out of the house. Not that I was scared, it's like I always assume physical first, you know? Uh, Maybe a human, robber. There's no one else in the house. There's no reason why things should be moving around. So I checked the whole house. There was nothing and no explanation. All I know is something moved. It was very loud. And he said activity, which means it was them. So you gotta be careful. You gotta be very brave when speaking with EVPs. Because it can be very scary. Some of you think you can turn on your EVP machines, play around, and then go back in your daily life. Understand, you see them, they know that you can hear them, you're gonna, the rest of your life you're gonna be haunted. Because they know you can hear them, and they want to be heard. For thousands of years, some of them roam Earth. They want someone to listen, and that was you. You decided to get into the EVP world. So remember, when things are flying around, things are knocking on the wall, there's a reason. They're just saying, that was me by the way. They're just saying, knock knock, who's there? Let's talk. They want attention, company. That's simple. Don't be afraid by the noises, it's just noises. They can't hurt you. Uh, but it can be scary. That's all I gotta say. For example, I just heard a knock downstairs. I don't know if you people heard that. So I'm gonna knock back because, hello? Obviously someone's downstairs. And it ain't human. We already checked the house. I don't know if you guys heard that off camera or not. When knocking on the walls, you gotta tell them not to do it because they'll keep doing it. For example, I had a situation where I heard so much knocking on the wall where the neighbors heard it. It was like 2 a.m. in the morning. And that's because I had the machine off. This is my first few days of using the machine. And I was alone in the house. It was like 2 a.m. I thought maybe a burglar, so I checked outside. I checked the whole house. Checked for raccoons. Nothing. So I thought nothing of it, right? But then my sister was alone in the house as I was at work. My work has cameras everywhere, proof that I was at work. Well, she heard a lot of knocking in the house. She heard movement in the house. And so she's pretty brave. She checked the whole house. There was nothing in the house. She checked outside. She ran, and she called. She has some friends that are pretty tall and muscular. She called her boyfriend, everyone to come check the house. Nothing. And yeah, I warned her that it might happen when I'm not around. They want to know where is he. You want to talk, communicate. But now they're getting used to my routine. I've had fewer activity, but sometimes activity happens. EVPs have taught me that activity happens with friction. For example, if too many ghosts are together, the friction in the air, the electricity of their bodies. This is him speaking. Bonnie. If you look up the meaning of Bonnie, you'll understand what he just said. Let's look it up. He's listening to me. Yes, prove. The meaning of Bonnie, I'm looking it up here. And the meaning of Bonnie, it says here on Google, is because these beings have a different language. They speak in names, some of them. Bonnie means young and fair. Thank you, friend. I am young. Pretty fair. Oh, yeah. I guess, sorry, they were talking about my sister. He remembers how he scared my sister. Yeah, she's young and fair, I guess. Not that I look that way. But, yeah, he scared the heck out of my sister. He remembers. Well, she was saying I was crazy, these are just machines, blah, blah, blah. Until they started knocking on the walls like crazy. And like I said, she claimed that I came home during my lunch, but I was on camera the whole entire night at work. With plenty of witnesses. No one else access to the house. Parents were at home, everybody else is on vacation, etc., etc. It's real, is my point. Let me just change the app here to the other app. He's obviously just listening. This app here is called Ghost Radar. And on the radar, it shows up blimps when they move their bodies around. The first, especially what? He just. What about nature? Um, when they move their bodies around. Oh, great, you're inside the house. I know you are. When they move their bodies around, the blimp, there's a little blimp that shows up, as you can see, the little dot. See the dots moving? That's him moving. That's him, and it vanishes when it's just their first movement. It's talking about what it's viewing here. The rays of light. Yeah, I hope you guys understand. We have